Alexie Wehrle, the star for the Windward Wildcats, 17 points in a big second half, trying to get some momentum after Windward fell behind by 15. Made a great push, but ultimately Brentwood prevails 74-55 in the Gold Coast League rivalry. Did anything surprise you ladies in the first half, or was it just the fact that when Brentwood's hitting its threes, they're a very tough team to defend?
Yeah, for sure. We knew going into the game they were a good three-point shooting kind of team, so we knew we couldn't overhelp, which we initially changed that in the second quarter. It was on our scout though, but I was surprised about how fast they were able to push in transition. That caught us all off guard, but we adjusted in the second quarter.
Absolutely, and then in the second half, you and Karis, especially when you got them into foul trouble early, and then we're continuing to go at Logan Scott and and Rena White, taking advantage of the fact that obviously between you and Karis and Shiloh, you have way more length than they do. Did you feel like that you were able to solve the puzzle and consistently either attack the basket or get to the free throw line more?
Yeah, 100%. We knew who had how many fouls. So if what's her name, Logan, if she had 3, we knew to attack her instead of shooting. Yeah. So yeah.
And ultimately you fouled her out.
Yeah.
Alexie, all through last year and even this year, especially the great battle with Clayton Valley Charter on Saturday at the KL Showcase at the Murillo Athletic Center at Mater Dei. I know that you ladies are capable of making runs, even when it was 15 at halftime. Even when it was 10 at the third quarter, I was like, it's going to come.
Exactly.
I just don't know how much and and how long it's going to sustain. What was your level of confidence and optimism and belief that it's hey, if we can just knock down a couple in a row, get a couple of stops in a row, make this a 1-possession game or a 2-possession game, we're playing at home and we can feed off that momentum.
Yeah, 100%. At halftime, we all decided we can't be down about it, because if you think you don't have a chance of coming back here, that's how you're going to play. So give 120%, just see how you can play, because we know we're capable of making goals. So yeah.
Obviously, a unique scenario in terms of a familiar face and your former teammate Michaela Calahito coming back here. I asked Michaela, I said, is it weird that you were in the classroom, which is technically the visitors' locker room,
crazy.
After being here tonight? And she's like, I honestly hadn't even thought about it, but now that you bring it up, it was very weird. There's so much respect and so much competitive spirit on both ends. Ultimately, tonight was about Windward versus Brentwood, and not Michaela versus a former teammates. But what was that? Everybody knows it's going to happen, but eventually, when it does happen, you went at her, aggressively and ambitiously a couple times. She went at you aggressively and ambitiously. But again, it's all fostered out of respect
100%.
And the fact that all of you love the game and you play it the right way. But what was that dynamic like?
Off the court, we can be friends, but on the court, it's you're going to see the competitive side from both of us. So yeah.
And obviously, as I said, it doesn't matter if she's wearing navy blue and red and white, or if she's wearing royal blue and white.
She's still family.
Yeah, she's still family, and she's still going to knock down threes.
100%.
That's those are two things that will never stop. And just in terms of what you feel like you learned, and because there will be a rematch. Obviously, they were successful in this gym for the second time in 3 years, but ultimately, the Gold Coast League Championship, isn't just about one night. It's about a rematch as well. What do you hope the group takes away, especially from how well you played in the second half, to carry over to the rematch?
Well, stick to the scout. We know they're all shooters, so don't overhelp, and just play 120%. Don't give up.
Well, you certainly didn't. Again, 17 points. Big second half. Karis with 22, and we know that Windward is going to be ready for another big showdown in the rematch at Brentwood. Alexie, well done.
Thank you so much.